Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Buoy 10 Daily Updates. Today is August 1st, our first day of the 2016 season. And before we get into today's report, let's do a quick recap on the regulations and expectations for this year. So this year we have a Sunday and Monday restriction on what fish we can keep, and they have to be hatchery fish for both Chinook and coho. But the Chinook can also be adipose as well as left ventricle fin clipped, which is that rogue stock that's coming into the select areas. So that's a nice little benefit that we have by being able to this year keep the left ventricle clipped fish as well as the adipose for the Chinook. As far as our prediction, we're expected well over 1 million salmon to return, so this should be a very good fishery once again this year. But we do have building tides this week, which are not the best for bringing in our first big shot of fish. So I'm guessing probably 4 or 5 days we'll see a better bite than what we did today. The bite today was pretty darn tough. It was slow for just about everybody. I know a lot of guides that came in blanked, didn't harvest a single fish. We got lucky, we had 3 bites and landed all 3 of them, released 1 and kept 2, one of which was that left ventricle fin clipped. And we didn't actually get our first bite until about 1:30, so it was really tough out there. The low slack, there were fish everywhere. There's bait everywhere, fish everywhere, just loaded up on the graph. I started out at the checkerboard and then followed it on down to buoy 20. Then on the first part of the incoming, I was working the checkerboard again, then up near the fort and the Churchill, and just nothing. Marking fish, they just wouldn't go. And that kind of happened to us a little bit last year as well with these building tides. The Chinook just did not seem to bite well on the incoming tide, which is a bit counterintuitive. But we'll see what happens the rest of this year. Usually on these big exchanges like what we saw today, it's a great time to catch coho, but we're just early in the year and there weren't many coho around. So unfortunately, today was a slow day. That being said, we still have well over 1 million salmon expected to return. A couple, 3 days, we should start seeing a few of them get caught. I think what I'm gonna probably do is, I'm exhausted. We actually filmed a show today for my TV show for Day One Outdoors, and today was a really long day. And on top of that, last couple of days we had our Buoy 10 convention, which was very well attended and was just a great time with everybody that showed up. I'm tired though. I'm really exhausted. I'm gonna give a really good breakdown on the gear that we used and what to make sure that you have down here, but I'm not going to do that until we actually get a decent bite so I can give you a realistic story. We got bit on a green flasher, on a red flasher, on spinner, on bait. There's no rhyme or reason to it quite yet, so there's nothing really to report. So with that being said, it's already 5 o'clock and I got a boat to clean, so I'm going to get to it. Thanks everybody, welcome back, and here we go, the 2016 Buoy 10 season. We will see you tomorrow afternoon, hopefully with a few more fish in the box. All right, later.